John Wesley was a man who ignited a spiritual revolution. A preacher, theologian, and founder of the Methodist movement, his life transformed the religious landscape of 18th-century England and beyond. From the quiet villages of Epworth to the bustling streets of London, Wesley's unwavering faith and tireless dedication to spreading the gospel inspired millions and laid the foundation for modern evangelicalism. John Wesley was born on June 28, 1703, in Epworth, England, to Samuel and Susanna Wesley. His father, a rector in the Church of England, and his mother, a deeply devout woman, instilled in him a love for Scripture and a commitment to disciplined living. Susanna Wesley, in particular, played a pivotal role in shaping John's spiritual foundation. She homeschooled her children, emphasizing prayer, Bible study, and moral integrity. John's early years were marked by a search for purpose and faith. He excelled academically, earning a place at Oxford University, where he formed the Holy Club with his brother Charles and a group of like-minded students. The club, known for its strict routines of prayer, fasting, and good works, was a precursor to the Methodist movement. Yet, despite his outward discipline, Wesley struggled with a sense of spiritual inadequacy, a struggle that would define much of his early adulthood. Wesley's life took a dramatic turn when he embarked on a missionary trip to Georgia in 1735. Hoping to convert Native Americans and deepen his own faith, the mission ended in failure. Wesley returned to England disillusioned, questioning his calling and his relationship with God. The turning point came on May 24, 1738, during a prayer meeting in Aldersgate Street, London. As Wesley listened to a reading of Martin Luther's preface to the Book of Romans, he felt his heart strangely warmed. This profound spiritual awakening marked the beginning of his lifelong mission to spread the message of grace and salvation. Wesley's decision to take his preaching outside the confines of traditional church walls was revolutionary. He began delivering sermons in fields, marketplaces, and mines, reaching the poor and marginalized who felt alienated by the established church. This bold move not only expanded his audience but also sparked a revival that would sweep across England. Wesley's ministry was characterized by extraordinary energy and dedication. Over the course of his life, he traveled an estimated 250,000 miles on horseback and delivered more than 40,000 sermons. His message of grace, faith, and personal holiness resonated deeply with people from all walks of life. The Methodist movement grew rapidly, fueled by Wesley's organizational genius. He established societies and classes where believers could gather for worship, prayer, and mutual encouragement. Lay preachers, trained and empowered by Wesley, carried the message to remote corners of England and beyond. Wesley's emphasis on practical Christianity, living out one's faith through acts of love and service, transformed communities and inspired social reform. Wesley's theological contributions were groundbreaking. He emphasized the universality of God's grace, the possibility of sanctification, holiness of heart and life, and the importance of social holiness, living out one's faith and service to others. His sermons and writings, including the Sermons of John Wesley and the Journal of John Wesley, remain influential to this day. Yet, Wesley's ministry was not without controversy. His decision to preach outside church walls and his use of lay preachers drew criticism from the Church of England. His relationship with his brother Charles, though deeply collaborative, was often strained by theological differences. Despite these challenges, Wesley remained steadfast in his mission, guided by his conviction that the world is my parish. Wesley's commitment to social justice was equally remarkable. He advocated for prison reform, education for the poor, and the abolition of slavery. His belief in practical Christianity inspired countless Methodists to engage in acts of compassion and justice, leaving a lasting impact on society. John Wesley passed away on March 2, 1791, at the age of 87. His death marked the end of an extraordinary life but not the end of his influence. The Methodist movement he founded grew into a global force, shaping the Great Awakening and modern evangelicalism. Today, millions of Methodists around the world continue to be inspired by Wesley's teachings and example. Wesley's legacy is a testament to the power of faith, perseverance, and the transformative impact of a life dedicated to God. As he once said, do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. If you were inspired by his life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others. Together, let's keep spreading stories of hope, healing, and faith. See you in the next video.